Wow, guys, look at that super pink full moon in Libra. She's full, she's bright. She got some messages for us. Let's go get them. Hey guys, welcome to the messages to the masculine for this super pink full moon. Now, I finally got the color right. That's okay because it was on point with, I do believe it's the feminine message once in a blue moon. Right? So the moon was blue. But I clued in. And we know that the Native Americans named the moons. And this is because of the flowers during the season. All the lovely pink. Now there's no flowers where I'm at. It's snow, snow, and more snow. I'm looking forward to spring and summer. And you know what, guys? It's really a gift when we experience the flip side of the coin and we don't get to experience the gift of spring or autumn or winter, summer. It's hard, right? But we get to see, we get to have gratitude for that. And when we experience pain and hardships, it allows us to give gratitude for the flip side of the coin as well. So that when we are in our abundance, we have to be grateful for it. Now, feminine got a message. If you want to check out what we discussed there, it's there. Masculine, we're going to discuss what's happening here. All right? There's a disconnect between the feminine and the masculine, and it's been because we've been creating with unequal templates. Masculine one template, feminine the other. Well, others, right? They're not equal. We're changing that. And it's through the Six of Pentacles, and it's our hard work, and our hard work is connected to this beetle. And this beetle is connected to our sacred transformations, the energy of our ancients, the actual path of the moon and the transformation process that we're on. And that connects us to equality and love, the feeling of connection. We're going from this space to this space. We've been here and we're going here. And this is full of passion and full of love and full of connection. And it's through the connection between the body and the mind. And allowing that to be equal as well. You know, it's like the body is talking to the mind, and the mind talking to the body, and the body is talking to the mind, and the mind talking to the body. But the energy between both is higher self. It's spirit. Because we know we're body, mind, and then soul. And then there's the connection that's, you know, the balancing point. And that's when we know that we've made the triangle, the tetrahedron. And our Merkaba is in working order because we've made the connections and we understand that higher self is to balance out the body and the mind, the spirit. Okay? And that's happened here. And that's restored balance. This is connected to, of course, the masculine fire energy of creation, the Ace of Wands, with the feminine energy, the Ace of Cups. And that's the water feminine energies of creation. This has connected us to the scribe, and the scribe it's our actual written documentation of what is happening. And we were talking about written documentation, and I have written some down. Of course, I'm starting to do more and more of that, and I'm starting to write a little bit nicer so that I can show it here. And how an actual 3D map of what we're doing helps us to manifest here. It's part of the connection. It's part of the magical connection. Just to have the documentation, to have the 3D blueprint here for yourself, because it's part of the process. It's connected to now, we've gone from 1 beetle to 2 beetles. We're connecting to our counterpart energy. And in doing so, we're connecting to love, because we're connecting to the 5D. And there it is. This is it. This is how we want to be feeling. And it's through the divine and through the connection to the child. Now, how's the masculine doing so? Well, some stuff is going down. Some stuff is going down, okay? There is the Ace of Wands in this deck, and we receive this message. There's the fertilization process, masculine. And look at those little sperms going through to fertilize the egg. We've done it. And we know we've done it because we received the message. And I'm going to jump to that message in a second here. But let's finish where we're at. Now, with this Ace of Wands, who's using this Ace of Wands? The clown. And the clown is the magician. And the clown, he ain't no clown. He's done shadow work. His shadow doesn't exist anymore. It's of the light. And look at, he's connected to the energy of the Emperor and the Sun. Now, he is connecting to the Princess of Wands. And here's where the DNA, the double helix activations are happening. And she's also broken free from the cosmic egg. This is the energy of Aries. And Aries is going home. Aries has got that Merkaba in working order. And because it's the princess, it's connected to the inner child. The youthful energy is present here. And this is connected to the harmony, the great symphony that we're creating here. Now, this Princess of Wands is connected to the Ace of Cups. And now we've got she, her, water and being a feminine, masculine and being fire, is now creating within the water of creation. And now we're really amping things up. And that's connected to, we know, Metatron's cube and the actual transformation, the formations we are making, all the shape shifting, and this is the patterning. The secrets of the universe are within here. And we know it's expanded with the masculine energy. It's gone. It's gone from with the feminine and the masculine applied, and then fertilization and life. And now we're getting forth to that point because we're going here in a second. Okay? We're here, right? We've been here. We've applied this. Depends on where you are in your transformation. Some of us have applied this and a fertilized life. This is what some of us are in the process of doing. Now, as we know, all of our journeys are unique. We're going from the cocoon stage to applying our spheres of knowledge. That's the unseen. That's the feminine energy. Then, I don't have Metatron's cube here. Let's get Metatron's cube. To here, you apply the masculine energy. There's Metatron's cube. There's life. And we know we got the message of what we're creating with life. It's harmony and the energy of the Taurus. And this is energy that sustains and feeds life. This is the universe's way of sustaining life. Okay. It's natural. And here's where the magic is happening, okay, guys? And really, need I say more? Need I say more? Like, look at all this magic happening. And it's connected to the sweet nectar of life, as well as our pineal gland, our third eye activations. And that's why our pineal gland is so important. And she's represented in the Queen of Wands, Lady Liberty. I want you to also notice right here There's Metatron's cube. And see, that's the bullseye. That's what we're aiming for. The creation of Metatron's cube. And Metatron's cube is connected to the tree of life. And the tree of life is connected to our divine blueprints and our soul's expansion. There's the fertilization. The creation of life. Now, I want to see what's being activated within here. In this, and it's connected to the moon. And this is the Ace of Wands because it's connected to the fertilization process. And this message is going to be connected to this one. Okay, now we've got the fire moon. So the feminine got the water moon and the masculine's getting the fire moon. We're on point. The waxing fire moon. And she also received the waxing water moon, I do believe. I can't remember for sure. Lifetimes have passed since readings. Waxing fire moon, impulse. And this is to do with our impulse control masculine. The fire is connecting to the fire. We're on point, guys. The thin crescent moon in fire shoots impulse. The thin crescent moon in fire is hot-blooded and impulsive. There is a can't wait quality to this period that urges everyone on to rash and exciting action. The energy of Aries. The optimism and enthusiasm that abounds during this phase sets in motion the most creative initiatives. When this card is in the current moon, and of course it's in Aries, the vision is here. The energy is there. What is everyone waiting for? During this particular moon phase, you know that you don't need anyone else. You'll do it your way. There it is. Thank you. This is already on point. I just love it so much. Now let's see its connection. Let's see what it's connected to. Oh, the Five of Cups. Ooh, pink moon. Come back, guys. Too many cards. I just want to get one card. I want to get one card activation, and that was like 10. 10 too many. Well, 9 too many. Even 8 too many. Let's see. Thank you. Much better. Now, as I was saying, I was writing down. This is what I've written down for channeled information for the masculine reading, okay? Two of Cups, fear to love. Empress, to nurture ourselves. The Three of Wands, to bring us to our purpose. And the Ten of Pentacles, equaling our legacy. And I guess I better do that now that we're sitting here, as the Six of Cups is right here. And this is the connection now to the purification. The purification between the masculine and feminine, and the connection. We've come together. We've come together, and we're expanding. Our connections have come together. We've connected in order to expand. Even if you're not connected right now physically in the 3D, you are connecting, and you are connecting in order for what is happening here. For whoever is resonating with these messages and I'm connecting to. There is a group of twin flames that their energies are coming together in order to lead this transformation of expansion of what's happening from within to without. And it will activate from without to within for others. It's going to go in that way. So these twin flames have been working on raising their vibration and all this work of expansion. And what they've been creating within, it's going to go out and expand out into the collective. And then for those in the collective that haven't experienced this, that this is connected to, it's going to go within them, and they're going to begin creating, and then it's going to come back out, and they're going to feed back into the collective, and it's going to be the energy of the Taurus. This is what they're explaining to me. This is how what we're doing is going to feed. It's going to be connected to this and the fertilization process, and how this is actually feeding into life. So our energy is feeding into the collective field, the grid for the collective. And then it's going to feed back. Okay. All right. I felt like I said that like 16 different times. All right. The Queen of Swords? Think this is the Queen of Swords. So the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So this is the feminine, connecting to the feminine for truth. Truth bombs. And the Knight of Pentacles. And we know our connection to the Knight is our connection to the expansion right now and grounding love. And the Six of Swords. And we discussed the meaning of the Six of Swords in the actual Pink Moon reading. We're picking the connection to life, even like to the animals, to the plants, to Mother Earth, to the cosmos, and the energy of life within the cosmos, actual energy of life. And we're grounding it. And she's carrying this lamb. She's walking away, but she's still carrying the lamb. Because it's part of the light. It's equal. That's all I'm going to say. It's equal. All right. There's the King of Wands, and there it is. And that is connected to the Queen of Cups. So we are in creation right now, and there it is, the Eight of Pentacles and the masculine and feminine working together in order to raise the vibes around here, and that's what's going down. The energy of fire here, the masculine raising his vibration through his God spark and what is happening here. And the Queen of Cups, the feminine raising vibration here, connecting to her truth and what she is creating here. And it is connected. So, direct message. With the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, we're seeing life. We've made the connection. Our clarity is our connection to children, to life, to innocence, period. The Earth's sovereignty is connected to our sovereignty. And here, with the Knave of Swords and the Knight of Wands, we understand our flame is to create with integrity of light, with life. And here he's holding a goose, but there's a bag of money, and he can do three things. He can say goodbye to the goose, we know, take the money, or he can end the goose life, or he can let the goose live. The choice is up to him. But the connections of equality we are creating, and we are creating with integrity of the light, and that's connected to the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles has freed himself from the devil energies and raised his vibration and now built anew in his nest. And this Pentacles energy, we're connecting to it because the moons are all connected. We got the message of the full moon in Virgo for a reason, because now from the full moon in Virgo to the full moon in Libra. And we're going to go from the new moon in Aries to the new moon in Taurus. And this is our healing's being grounded. Our connection is being grounded. Our way home is being grounded. Alchemy is being grounded. Alchemy of the cups. All right, let's see what the masculine's doing. That was quick. Well, the wands and the fire just keep on connecting. It's just so on point. There's the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. Two youthful energies, both represented by the feminine here. So we're in creation, and we're in creation with what's in the cup. There is the Ace of Cups. It's our connection to the world, our expansion, our ascension, your sovereignty, our sovereignty. We heal from the devil energies, and now we expand. And we're expanding from the Seven of Pentacles here with the King of Cups. So now we have the King and Queen of Cups. The Cups energy helping us to restore wholeness, all on the path of the moon. And we restored innocence. We restored the relationship between higher self, the body, and the mind through our healing with the child. And now we're manifesting. And whatever we're manifesting is connected to this. So let's just see what it is. What are we manifesting, Divine Masculine? What are we manifesting? Ooh. I love it, and the birds are confirming, and yes, we are about to shift. We know this. Thank you. The message of shift being right there. We're going to do alchemy and have a renewal. And that's why the star is here. We're doing alchemy. And right underneath the star, we're doing more alchemy. Here's the Queen of Wands. So look at that. Now we have the King and Queen of Cups. We've achieved the Cups energy. And we've also achieved the Wands energy. So now there's more alchemy. King and Queen of Wands. We've achieved our growth. We've expanded. We've connected through the sacred cord, the red string of faith. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're working on right now. From the 5D to the 3D. And it's connected to justice right now and the energy of Virgo. Here's the birth. There's the sword of clarity and the sword of light. And it's connecting the masculine and feminine. We know this. There's the beetle right there. And that beetle is connecting the masculine and feminine through the energy of spirit. She's about to give birth. That's the time we're in. We know that this is why the fertilization is here. Why the sperm are here. To fertilize the egg. It's connected to justice and the balancing of the karmic scales. It's also connected to the energy of our ancients. Okay, and that's connected to the Hermit. And this is the energy of Virgo when we need this energy. Because what we're doing is connected to within. And how we perceive things, how we analyze things, how we process information. That's going to have a lot to do with where we're at in how we're order to shift through what we're vibing with, what we're creating. And we could be creating with a multitude of things at the same time in order to get to certain vibrations. And how do we know how to do that? And it's connected to the moons. And it's connected to the new moon. This is connected to the waxing moon. Now, so we've been discussing a lot about the process of alchemy and transformation here. And alchemy of the cups. I've been called to read renewal with the King of Wands. So we're going to do that. Renewal. Earthly meaning. Giving something a try is not making a lifelong obligation. You can switch, swap, and refine your interests, friends, lovers, careers, plans, home as often as you like. If something doesn't fit right, try something new. And if that doesn't work out, try something else. What you are looking for could be around the next corner. There is no failure in moving on or starting over. And what this message is saying, don't just stay somewhere because you feel comfortable there, but you know it's not your truth. Many people stay in relationships that are not for them because they don't want to be alone. They have a fear of not being loved. They have a fear of being abandoned. They have a fear of being abused. They have a fear of, oh, well, it will just be worse. I'm safer here. I'm better here. This is what I know. And you know what? This is what my brain knows. My brain knows this path. And so even when we we want to leave and we want to go and we are going, it's still hard because that's the path our brain knows. But just remember, your brain is on a new path. Your brain is on a new journey, and that's expansion. And that's why you need to connect your mind to your body and to have your spirit driving. And that's what was happening here when I was saying we were connecting to our ancients. We have an ending of understanding we're not in control, we're in charge, and who should be driving. And then we figure that out. And there we've connected to the energy of our ancients, and there's the energy of the chariot, which is connected to the moon, and we know the sun. The dark and the light through us. Okay? Now, spiritual meaning. Listen, your heart is calling. A thirsty heart cannot be quenched by logic. It must drink from the well of life and be replenished. Each time it breaks, it comes to hold more, but its essence does not change. Your heart holds your truth in every breath. What does it say? Listen and you shall be reborn. And this is directed to masculines that are still in karmic relationships and are afraid to leave their karmic partners, even though their heart is being called to their true north, their home, their true home, their divine counterpart. And that it's going to be the tune's going to be louder and louder and getting louder and louder. And the more that the earth raises her vibration and we raise our vibration during this great shift, these harmonics are playing. We're in the time of the fire and water symphony, and it's creating life. The insight. Billowing blankets of snow, fleecy fluffy clouds, unblemished sheets of ice like freshly laundered linen for land, sky, and sea. Creamy wisps of white flow and swirl across the heavens and cover Earth's extremities. Unbroken white stretches out like a fresh canvas, as nature pauses to consider where to make the first brush stroke. A winter dawn iced, white like a page not yet written, a love not yet tasted, a day not yet lived. Footprints in the snow, shapes in the clouds, tracks in the ice disappear like they never were. Life makes its mark with no obligation, no expectation, and its masterpiece is lost beneath the next snowfall. White, where time is frozen, like an expectant hiatus lost to a blank page. Refreshing, perpetual renewal is here, now always awaiting you. And now we know we are connected to the scribe, and it's time to write. It's time to rate, and it's connected to our blueprint, our purpose, and our pathway home, our renewal, our love. And it's connected to our alchemy and what we're doing here. What we're healing from. There it is. All right. Okay, we're going here. And what energy are we using? What energy are we connecting to here? The moon. And of course we are. The moon shows us the regularity of cycles and teaches about the importance of change as it moves through its cycles each month. It governs emotions, instincts, and intuition, as well as memory and imagination. Issues around maternal figures, traditions, and adaptability can also be represented by the moon card. And it's about all of these things. We're dealing with all of these things right now, and we know because we're in the time of the Libra full moon, it's the balance. The balance being achieved through the light. Okay, let's just see where we're going. Where are we going? Thank goodness we're going somewhere. Yes, we are. Success. And guys, we're moving forward. There's the Prince of Swords, cerebral. And look, we've created a chariot. We have all the other elements here, and we have our Sword of Clarity. We also have our scythe from the Death card, so we can just take away instantaneously with lower vibrational. And we're breaking through. We're breaking through the cocoon stage in order to create with life. And it's connected to creating with all the other elements again. Here in the Four of Pentacles, there's all the other elements. And we're creating with them and connecting them in order to manifest our harvest. And we are harvesting success and our growth. And our growth is for us in order to heal. And what are we healing from? We're healing from this space. We're healing from our sorrows. That's why we're transforming. And here it is. There's the patterning. We know we're breaking through the cocoon stage. We're fertilizing life. We come back to self. It's connected to the energy of the earth. Her sovereignty is connected to our sovereignty. And we're going to expand. We're seeing through our illusions with the Seven of Cups in order to connect to our abundance and make the connections that are for us, that are not illusions. And we transform. There's our transformation. We're ending confusion. We end our confusion because we see what we need to see and we release to embrace. And in doing so, there it is. There's our Ten of Pentacles. There's our legacy. This is the creation of new earth. This is expanding from within to without, and that energy through chakra healing, through balancing of the karmic scales, through the connection of equality for all. And we know there's the connection to the children and creating for the next 7 generations plus. All right, there's just, wow. All right, let's just see what the moon has to say. All right, La Luna. There it is again. New moon in Virgo, though. This time it's the new moon. A time to give rather than to take. There's our connection to Virgo. So a time to give rather than to take. With, we know, a personal issue reaches resolution. There's our connection to the crab, our growth, the crustacean. Here's our connection to our transformation with the scorpion. It's time to release negativity And there it is. You are good enough. So we already received these two messages and the connection to the first original reading. All right, Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin's going to close us out. Okay. Bamboo Moon. Did you know that there are no mistakes in the universe? And all events, circumstances, relationships, and situations are unfolding in perfection with the timing and intelligence of the divine plan. Any apparent delay is in your favor. If something is happening for you right now, then that is perfect too. Divine timing is perfection. It is safe to trust this now. And it is true, divine timing. We all have to cultivate a relationship with divine timing and allowing surrender, because that creates peace and flow. I want to thank you for joining me here. What a beautiful message, Bamboo Moon. Thank you, Kuan Yin. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I'll see you soon. Take care.